this is Dr. Sara Langley, and I'm here to help you to learn how to live, love, and lead life without limits. So let's talk about the power of commitment. The power of commitment. When you think about the word commitment, what comes to mind for you? I want you to just imagine when you think of the word commitment, what comes to mind? What used to come to mind for me was the old ball and chain, the shackles, like, oh my God, commitment is a dirty word. And I had to explore why. Where did that come from? What was my thinking in regards to commitment? And then I realized that when it comes to commitment, because it's the first thought that may come up for you is, oh, responsibility. Having to be a certain way, have to be a grown-up, have to be an adult about it, having to deal with another party, and having to change yourself, like all the considered negative things that we can come up with just to protect ourselves. Because see, our brain is designed to serve and to protect us from things that makes us disappointed, feel unsafe, of the unknown, the uncertainty. But then we miss out. It's so debilitating at times too, because we miss out on living. We miss out on living a limitless life. So what I want to talk about is, let's look at it from a different perspective. I invite you to look at the power of commitment in a different way. When you are committed, and this means you being all in. I remember a friend of mine was talking about, she was talking to God, and she was given this inspiration as to why things weren't working out for many of us. And part of it was the fact that we expected God to be all in with us, but did that mean that we were all in with God? So what I'm saying to you is, think about the times that you wanted something so badly, but you thought that you were all in the game, and then realize that if you didn't get the results that you were looking for, that you weren't all in. Sometimes we will find a safety net, an out, a cushion to fall back on, if in case this doesn't work out, if in case, I don't get the results that I'm looking for, then that means that you're not being fully committed to the situation. And so what I invite you to do is look at it differently. So the first thing that you have to do in the power of commitment is to look at commitment differently, so that it will engage you, so that it would inspire you, that it will motivate you to really be all in to get the results that you're looking for. When it comes to commitment, I want to invite you to look at the positives in regards to your growth, the outcomes, the results, your cultivation, your evolution, your truth, your becoming. Look at it positively in terms of commitment, because along the way, you are discovering what you are capable of, what you're capable of, and what you're made of. So look at it from a positive standpoint when it comes to commitment. And another thing about the power of commitment, to look at it from a positive standpoint, is the fact that it helps to develop your discipline and your character, because now you're doing something on a routine. And the more that you are committed to seeing it through, to finishing that project out, to, losing weight, to obtaining that raise, or to start your business and finish it all the way through until it actually you launch it and becomes an actual business, whatever it is that you are looking to have, to become, to do, be all in, all 100%, not half in, half out, be all in. Even if it's scary, even if it's unknown, even if it's uncertain, be committed to it so that you can reap the benefits from it. So look at it positively when it comes to commitment. Make sure that you look at it from a standpoint that you're growing, you're cultivating, you're becoming your truth. It will develop your discipline and your character. And then at the end, it will absolutely help you to be consistent, because it's one thing to be committed and start, it's another thing to be consistent and finish. Power of commitment. Thank you so much for your time.